All right, so today we are here in our songbird nursery with Paul. He's now our waterfowl and our songbird team lead, and he is going to be talking to us today about doing tub time with our grebe.
So we recently got in a Pied-Billed Grebe. Very, very special bird. He's a little stressed out now, so I'll talk a little quieter. I'll step back a little bit. So this bird is not exactly a waterfowl. It's not a duck. It's not a heron. It's kind of its own thing. They're very special in that they spend most of their lives on the water. So I don't know if you saw, his legs were positioned farther back on his body than you would see in a duck, whereas he cannot walk on land. He has to fly, swim, take off from the water. So a lot of times we get these guys in the winter, especially when there's ice storms, where they think that the reflective surface is the water, but it's actually concrete or a roof covered in ice. So they go to land on it and they hit it and they hurt themselves doing it, and then they can't get up to get off the ground. So that's why we get them a lot. Loons are the same way. The main thing we worry about with these guys is waterproofing. So waterfowl across the board all have oils on their feathers to protect them and insulate them from the water when they're in it. They get these oils from a special gland, and they preen it. So they run their bills through all the individual feathers to rub this oil across all of their feathers and waterproof them. When they are out of the water for a long time, sometimes that waterproofing can be disrupted. So the main thing we're worried about him is his waterproofing. So to help with that, we're going to do what's called tub time 3 times a day, where we take him out of his dry area and put him in the water, where he can swim, get the water through his feathers, preen a little bit while he's in the water, and then we take him out with a heat lamp, and that's when he, hopefully, will go through and touch that gland with his beak and pull the oils through his feathers, so that he can, hopefully, do waterproof in time for release. So what we'll do is I'll take him out of his dry area, put him in the tub. He does have live fish in there. They're more likely to go after live fish than dead ones. So we're trying to encourage him to eat while he's in our care and also get that waterproofing up. So I'll go in and I'll take him out, put him in our tub, and we can watch him swim around.
All right.
It is also important to wear gloves with these guys because the natural oils in your skin can disrupt their waterproofing. He's a biker.
Oh.
Under his little dock there. And he'll swim around. He's not doing much swimming right now, but he does dive for the fish, which is another distinct thing from other ducks.
There he goes.
Like mallards. So he is diving to actively hunt, where most ducks just dabble, it's called. They look for different grasses and different plants under the water. He is actively hunting. See how he's ducking his head under the water? That's getting the water all the way through his feathers. And we'll leave him in here for about 30 minutes to 40 minutes this time, because he was actively preening while in the water. He wasn't doing that much while he was dry docked. So we'll encourage that, and then we'll try to get him to eat some more today. Anyone have any questions about this specific bird?
So one of the things we've been getting calls on is lots of grebes, ducks, geese, swans, any sort of waterfowl getting stuck and trapped in the ice right now, or just being found cold stunned. So what should rescuers know in that case? Like, what should they be knowing to do?
So if you see any waterfowl that are frozen to a lake, I would not go out and try to pull them out without contacting us first. A lot of times you can do some more damage without proper instructions on how to get them out. So always give us a call. We're open 7 days a week, even on holidays. And then the other thing to worry about with waterfowl this time of year is highly pathogenic avian influenza. We see it a lot with the migrating waterfowl coming from the north down. It is a pretty rough disease. It doesn't always have the best outcome, and you always want to be cautious if you have pet birds at home or a flock at home. So if you see a bird that we say is acting neurologic, means it can't keep its head upright, isn't walking straight, something like that, always give us a call. Otherwise, a lot of birds are stunned by this cold weather. So if you think they're in need, don't hesitate to call us. We can walk you through the specifics. Ducks are pretty easy to identify when they have issues, but there's a lot of birds like this one I'm sure not many people have even heard of, that have their own specific issues. Like I said, this guy can't stand on land, so that would be an obvious sign that something's wrong. But just give us a call and we'll help you out.
All right. Thank you,
guys.
Paul.